The internet. It's a vast and wondrous place. We connect with friends, we share cat videos, we laugh, we cry, and we even find love. It's basically become a digital extension of our lives. From work to play, the internet is woven into the fabric of our daily existence. But like a late-night infomercial for a seemingly amazing product, there's always a "but wait, there's more." And sometimes that more isn't what we bargained for. And in the case of the internet, that more is a bit more ominous. It's the side we don't often see, but it's there, lurking in the shadows. It's the dark underbelly of the digital world, a place where the rules are different and danger can be just a click away. We're talking about the dark web, a place shrouded in mystery and whispered about in hushed tones. It's the stuff of digital legends and nightmares. It's a place where anonymity reigns supreme and illegal activities flourish. From illicit trade to hidden forums, it's a world apart from the internet we know. It's enough to make you want to delete your browser history and go live off the grid. The thought of it can be overwhelming. But before you invest in a goat and learn to churn butter, let's take a deep dive into this digital abyss. There's more to understand than just fear. We'll explore what the dark web is, how it works, and the risks and, yes, even the potential benefits it holds. Knowledge is power, after all. Think of the internet like an iceberg. The part we see is just the beginning. The tip, the part we see and interact with every day, is the surface web. It's familiar, it's safe, and it's where most of us spend our time. It's where we find Google, Facebook, and those adorable cat videos. It's the playground of the internet. It's indexed by search engines and easily accessible to anyone with an internet connection. It's the part of the web we know and trust, but lurking beneath the surface is a much larger and more mysterious realm, the deep web. It's vast, it's hidden, and it's where things get really interesting. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where things get interesting. The journey into the unknown starts here. The deep web isn't inherently bad, it's just deeper. It's where we store things like our online banking information, private emails, and cloud storage. It's content that's not indexed by standard search engines and requires login credentials to access. It's like the VIP section of the internet. You need a password to get in. Now, you might be thinking, John, this sounds relatively harmless, and you'd be right. For the most part, the deep web is just a more private corner of the internet. But then, we get to the bottom of the iceberg, the part that sends shivers down our spines. The dark web. This isn't just your friend's password-protected blog about their sourdough bread adventures. This is the wild west of the internet, where anonymity allows for both the good and the very, very bad. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to descend into the digital darkness. The dark web is a collection of hidden networks and websites that can only be accessed using specialized software, the most popular being Tor, which stands for the Onion Router. I know, it sounds like something you'd order at a fancy restaurant. But trust me, this is far more potent than a plate of fried onions. Tor encrypts your internet traffic and bounces it through multiple servers around the world, making it extremely difficult to trace your online activity. It's like putting on a digital disguise and hopping on a plane to an undisclosed location. But here's the catch. While this anonymity can be a powerful tool for privacy and freedom of speech, it also makes the dark web a breeding ground for illegal activities. It's like a digital speakeasy, but instead of bootleg gin, they're serving up everything from stolen credit card information to illegal firearms. And trust me, you don't want to be caught with a fake ID at this establishment. The dark web is often portrayed as a digital den of iniquity, and for good reason. It's a hidden part of the internet that isn't indexed by traditional search engines, making it a haven for those who wish to remain anonymous. It's a marketplace where virtually anything can be bought and sold, often anonymously, and outside the reach of law enforcement. From illegal drugs to stolen data, the dark web offers a plethora of illicit goods and services. It's like a digital flea market, except instead of finding hidden treasures, you're more likely to stumble upon stolen identities and illicit substances. Drugs, weapons, hacking tools, counterfeit documents, you name it, the dark web probably has it. The anonymity it provides makes it a breeding ground for all sorts of illegal activities. It's a stark reminder that the internet, for all its wonders, can also be a dangerous place. The dark web is a stark contrast to the open and regulated surface web we use daily. It's like that dusty old attic you were warned never to go into as a kid. You know it's probably full of spiders and creepy crawlies, but curiosity gets the better of you. You know it's probably full of spiders and creepy crawlies, but curiosity gets the better of you. The allure of the unknown can be irresistible, even when you know the risks. But the dangers of the dark web go beyond just the buying and selling of illegal goods. It's a place where cybercriminals thrive, exploiting the anonymity to conduct their nefarious activities. It's also a hotbed for cybercrime, with hackers using the anonymity provided by Tor to launch attacks, steal data, and disrupt online services. The dark web is a double-edged sword, offering both privacy and peril. It's enough to make you want to wrap your computer in tinfoil and lock it in a safe. The threats are real, and the consequences can be severe. But before you do, let's talk about the digital currency that fuels this shadowy economy. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin play a crucial role in facilitating transactions on the dark web, providing a layer of anonymity that traditional currencies cannot. Section 5. The Cloak of Anonymity, Navigating the Dark Web. Undetected. Navigating the dark web is a bit like trying to find your way through a maze blindfolded. You have to rely on your instincts and the few clues you can gather along the way. It's a labyrinth of hidden websites with cryptic names and constantly shifting addresses. These sites are not indexed by traditional search engines, making them even harder to find. But unlike a funhouse maze, getting lost in the dark web can have serious consequences. The stakes are high and the risks are real. That's where Tor comes in. Tor, short for the Onion Router, is a network designed to anonymize your internet traffic. Think of Tor like a digital invisibility cloak. It wraps your data in multiple layers of encryption, making it difficult for anyone to trace your steps. It hides your IP address, which is basically your computer's home address on the internet, making it nearly impossible to track your online activity. This adds a crucial layer of security. It's like trying to follow the trail of a digital ghost. Your movements are obscured, leaving no clear path for anyone to follow. But even with Tor's protection, navigating the dark web is not for the faint of heart. The environment is unpredictable and can be quite intimidating. It's a world where you can never be sure who you're dealing with. Anonymity is a double-edged sword. It protects you, but it also hides potential threats. It's like going to a costume party where everyone is wearing a mask, and you have no idea who's behind it. Trust is a rare commodity here. And just like at a costume party, it's best to avoid the spiked punch. Be cautious about what you engage with and who you interact with. You never know what you're going to get. The dark web is full of surprises, and not all of them are pleasant. Section 6. Digital gold cryptocurrencies fueling the dark web economy. What's a digital black market without a digital currency to match? Well, it wouldn't be much of a market, would it? That's where cryptocurrencies come in, with Bitcoin being the digital ducat of choice for many dark web denizens. Bitcoin's decentralized nature, operating outside the control of governments and financial institutions, makes it the perfect tool for conducting anonymous transactions. It's like handing someone a wad of cash in a dark alley, except instead of greasy bills, it's lines of code. But the use of cryptocurrencies on the dark web isn't limited to just buying and selling illegal goods. It's also used to fund other nefarious activities like ransomware attacks and money laundering. It's enough to make you want to stick your life savings under your mattress. But before you start sewing those mattress pockets, let's talk about the risks and consequences of venturing into this digital underworld. Section 7. The Price of Freedom. Risks and Consequences in the Dark Realm. The dark web may seem like a digital playground for the lawless, but let's be clear, engaging in illegal activities on the dark web is just as illegal as doing so in the real world. And the consequences can be just as severe. Law enforcement agencies around the world are constantly working to infiltrate and shut down dark web marketplaces and track down those who use them for illegal activities. It's like a high-stakes game of digital cat and mouse, and the stakes are higher than ever. The anonymity provided by Tor is not foolproof, and those who think they can operate with impunity on the dark web are often in for a rude awakening. Just ask Ross Ulbricht, the founder of Silk Road, one of the most notorious dark web marketplaces. He's currently serving a life sentence in prison. So before you even think about clicking on that suspicious link, remember, the dark web is not a playground, it's a minefield.
Check one, check two, check.
Section 8. A glimmer of hope. Positive applications of the dark web. Now before you swear off, start carving messages into tree trunks, it's important to remember that the dark web isn't all doom and gloom. Like any tool, it can be used for good or evil. For people living under oppressive regimes, where freedom of speech is restricted and access to information is controlled, the dark web can be a lifeline. It provides a platform for journalists, activists, and whistleblowers to communicate anonymously and share information without fear of reprisal. It's a powerful reminder that the fight for freedom and justice often takes place in the shadows, and the dark web, for all its flaws, can be a valuable tool in that fight. It's like a secret underground network, providing a safe haven for those who dare to speak truth to power. But even with these positive applications, it's crucial to remember that the dark web is still a dangerous place, and caution is always advised. Section 9. Tread carefully. Navigating the digital landscape with awareness. The internet, like a vast and uncharted wilderness, is full of wonder, beauty, and danger. The dark web, with its promise of anonymity and freedom, may seem alluring, but it's crucial to remember that it's a double-edged sword. The same tools that allow for privacy and freedom of speech can also be used for nefarious purposes. It's up to each of us to navigate this digital landscape with awareness, responsibility, and a healthy dose of skepticism. So, the next time you fire up your computer and log onto the internet, remember, what you see is just the tip of the iceberg, and sometimes it's best to admire the iceberg from a safe distance.